Hi, I'm Steve Withers. I'm a professional reviewer and calibrator, and I'm fully qualified and certified by the ISF and by THX. And in this video, I'm going to be taking you through my recommended picture settings for the Panasonic TX65 EX750B Ultra HD 4K TV. So let's start by going into the menu system. And first of all, if you're planning on using any HDR sources, just nip down to Setup and make sure that HDMI HDR setting is set to on. And then we can go back up to picture. Now I'm going to show you settings for a nighttime mode, for a daytime mode, also game mode and HDR settings as well. So let's start with a nighttime setting. So this setting is designed for watching TV at night when there's minimal ambient light in the room. I'm using the True Cinema mode, and backlight is set to 24, which is more than bright enough for watching TV at night. Contrast set to 90, any higher than that and it will clip, so leave that at 90. Brightness actually brought it down one notch to -1, that gave us the correct brightness setting, or the black level as that should be called. Color setting, you can leave that as default setting of 50. Tint you can also leave as default setting of 0. Bring sharpness down to 0. There's no sharpness being applied to the image. Color temperature, warm 2, and then the majority of this stuff you can just leave off. Adaptive backlight control, that's the local dimming. You can use either minimum or mid. Mid works quite well, so I'd recommend using that. Rest of this stuff you can leave off. Intelligent frame creation, well, this is very much down to what you're watching. For film-based content, we recommend leaving it off. However, you could try using the min, mid, or max, or even a custom setting for watching sport, for example. But for movies and TV dramas, leave it off. Clear motion, off. And then advanced settings, contrast control off. Color gamut Rec 709, this is for standard dynamic range content, so use Rec 709. We're using a gamma of 2.5, which gives us actually a gamma of 2.4, which is our target for a nighttime setting. And then just up here under white balance, you need to just adjust a couple of little things here. There's a bit too much green in the image, a bit too much green, so I brought that down by -4, and there was also not enough blue, so I brought that up by +5, and that gave it a very accurate grayscale. And the colors are already very accurate, as you'd expect from a Panasonic TV, so you didn't need to use a color management system. And then the option settings. Now, this is a nighttime setting. However, if you want to game, then all you need to do is just turn the game mode on or off, and that reduces the input lag. So it's up to you. When you're gaming, you can use either the nighttime or daytime setting and just turn the game mode on or off respectively, whether you're gaming during the night or during the day. And then screen setting, if applicable, make sure that 16:9 overscan is turned off. Right, we'll go back up to the top. And now we'll look at daytime setting. So using cinema mode, as you can see, brighter. Now using a backlight of 50, still contrast of 90. Brightness actually now is 0. Color 50, tint 0, sharpness 0. Color temperature warm 2, most of this stuff still off. Adaptive backlight control mid. Ambient sensor off. Again, entirely up to you whether you use intelligent frame creation, but for TVs and TV dramas and films, I recommend off. Under advanced settings, again we're using Rec 709. This time we're using a gamma of 2.3, which gave us actually a gamma of 2.2, which is our target for a daytime setting. And under white balance, here you can see we've actually used red -1, green -3, and blue +3, which gave us a nice accurate grayscale for our daytime setting. The rest of these options are essentially the same. Again, if you want to use this setting for gaming, just turn the game mode on. So let's go back up to the top. Right, that's a setting for nighttime and for daytime modes. I'm going to switch the input now to an HDR source, and I'll show you HDR setting. Okay, we're now sending an HDR signal, so we'll go back into the menu system. As you can see now, it's detected the HDR signal. It's viewing mode brackets HDR. We're going to use the True Cinema mode for our calibrated HDR setting. And as you can see, immediately the backlight has now gone to 100. We've set contrast to 80. At this point, the TV does not clip above 4000 nits, which is what we wanted to do. So set it to 80. Brightness is still at -1 from its previous True Cinema setting. And most of the other settings are actually the same. So color 50, tint 0, sharpness 0. Color temperature still warm too. Adaptive backlight control still use mid. And then if you pop down here, intelligent frame creation, well, certainly for any HDR films or TV dramas, I'll leave it off. And under advanced settings, color gamut is now Rec 2020. And the gamma you just leave alone because it actually selects the correct gamma for HDR content. So basically not that many changes, you just need to basically make sure the brightness is at 100, which it will automatically go to, and also the contrast is at 80, and that will give you a very good viewing experience in HDR. Now again, if you want to game in HDR, all you need to do is use this mode, but then go down to option settings and turn game mode on. And there you have it. Hopefully you found this video useful, and if you have, then please like and subscribe. And don't forget that you can find more news, reviews, articles and videos like this at avforums.com, Europe's largest home entertainment community. Thanks for watching.